It is loud and it is wet here, Coach, as we welcome you inside CenturyLink Field on a patented rainy afternoon in Seattle, Washington. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks.
I should be able to have, he needs to be right here, because I think I'm going to try a lot of trick plays this time. Acceleration, see, but David Moore don't have a lot of, that's what sucks. Maybe I should try Curry on Chad Johnson. Since I think who's that kick return? Because I think, see, I have David Moore at slot, but I should have somebody at kick return who's fast, because okay, so he should be, so who's my cornerbacks? Him and him. I want to put Agnew up here, and Agnew should be my slot cornerback. Yeah, okay, so Stafford, him, fullback, who's not fast at all. Nothing, because I want to pass this game. I just want to see, like, whether or not I can consistently, you know what I mean? So, that's what this game is about, passing the ball. But I don't have the speed wide receivers that I want. Like, I don't have any speed wide receivers, so they have to just break at the route. But once he comes, but he has Russell Wilson, so I thought like the 7-3 was like his him winning, but they said it's not. So I have to figure out what I want to do, because I want to put Kamale Career at see, because wait a minute, no, he's young. I gotta start him somewhere. He's starting right here. Speed, acceleration. What's his tackle? 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 Okay, he should be good. Alright, come on, dude. So I can start this. That was killing me. Let's go. Alright, let's get it.
Check.
Let's go.
Quick talking about.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Got him, man. That's Trent Sherfield. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Loading the pressure right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. So a first quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood warnings just west of here, so.
Come on, man. Oh, my God, bro. Pausing.
They better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because you're so amped up and you're trying to do so much. You've got to get used to it, though. You've got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it. That one cost him.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Now it's Stafford. Quick slant caught by Moore. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Pick it up right here. Pick it up right here.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Deep shot.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Deep shot. Deep shot. Deep shot.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
Hold on to it, man.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So it can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28.
Send them up. Oh, my God, they take the lead. Take the lead.
On first down, it's Stafford. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what?
Can't do that.
Here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He's going to look deep for more. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And it's caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
No score after one on EA Sports. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear them now. 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, and some room to maneuver. There he goes right side, and he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Short throw, pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 22 yards there, a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Tackle made there by Camille Correa.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
He's going to take off with the rushing numbers for Wilson. Maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go, go, go.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage.
Y'all killing me.
And said, I know how to beat that, and
got
that's what
to
he
be
did.
able to get
First
to the
down,
pass.
Seattle on a pickup of 13. Wilson now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and 10.
Thank you.
He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Bud Dupree in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0.
Good job.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. So we get slap happy up here sometimes. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
That won't coverage on the side. Let's see more. Other way. Other way. We're going to switch every time. Back up. Other way. Come on. The more you switch, the more I'm going to switch.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
I got to do the Super Bowl, bro. I've been coming up short.
Myers' kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we?
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And these guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Every time I try to play, bro.
So first and 10 now from the 30. After the interception, here's Wilson. Buying time. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out fumble. And the Lions have recovered. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that. And when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. You've got to find a good balance. Carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
I'm going to try this play. I never do the play. Because I'll be scared to do. Ready? Let's go. Hold up. Hold up. Go.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Trace McSorley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. McManus's point after is good, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Rashad Penny as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. Myers connects on the PAT, and it makes the score 21-10. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before.
Top off the
defense. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Stafford.
I need to play.
Escaping pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I don't know. I gotta...
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Stafford. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A final shot before the break. Stafford. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
It's in the game.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Alright, I'm going to try some trick plays. Let me try the killer. Ain't got the trick play count in here? You know what? No, let me try that quarterback play again. Because I think this time I don't know what I'm doing.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now Stafford. Steps away to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. They are going to go for it. It's Stafford. Flushed out right. Throwing deep for Galladay. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more.
Now I'm ready.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. Complete. It's Johnson.
I can't get a break.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
I'm not receiving it so late.
Third and long. It's Stafford. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quadre Diggs. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, there have been stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
What
he tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
So I'm wondering whether or not I'm receiving my check tomorrow or, when.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. To throw is Wilson. Dancing to his left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
I did everything I needed to do. I thought that they were going to...
On first down, Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker. He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Now he'll pull it down. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Penny. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
If not, then that means I got to lose like a whole month. And I'm good, but it's like I want to file my taxes so I can pay the government.
Now it's Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick.
Tax-free.
The 40. The 30. The 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
You get your money or whatever.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Money away.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense. Bit of a chance to rest.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. On third down, Wilson escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right, with this deficit. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's third and long here. Now Wilson. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson flushed out right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Rashad Penny with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football. Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
No. What happened?
On first down, Stafford here. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
I know at retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. Stafford now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. From the 50, it's Stafford. It's complete to Jones. And he's got this down to the 35. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Check 15. Check. Blue drop, Orphan.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And he's got the hook up to Moore. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things they consider safe.
To throw is Stafford. And this one will be brought back to the 22. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Wilson, and that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Wilson going to throw again. They set up the screen to Penny. Big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Rashad Penny, 78 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
He'll look to throw, and this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the 4th. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Johnson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Nick Vaughn. Touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score